What's up guys and girls, Lazy Dragon here, and welcome back to Earthlock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Yes, the puns are getting worse. Last time around, a boy whose only living relative is a giant fish, a pig who desperately wants to be a scholar, and a perfectly normal female human decided to band together to beat up a cabbage. Yeah, it's a JRPG inspired thing. What are you gonna do? I imagine it's only going to get weirder from here on out. Now, our quest is to continue beating up vegetables. I've got to be honest, I forgot what I was doing last time. We came all of the way out here in order to rescue the girl with pink hair. Now we're here. She didn't actually need rescuing. It was all just a hilarious misunderstanding. And now we're just being attacked by shrubbery. That I could do this anyway. I could walk outside and fall over into a hedgerow. Why do I need to play a video game to get attacked by a shrub? Sure, let's change to the thief stance. What can I steal from a flower? I could deflower it, although that's probably worse than being a thief. If I get a reputation as somebody who goes around deflowering people, I'm probably going to get arrested. Oh boy, time to steal from the spitting rooster, and we stole some goo, because my thief doesn't understand the entire fucking concept of stealing. You are not supposed to rip your opponent's intestines out, put them in your bag and go, look what I stole, as you're waving their pancreas around above your head. I got a jar of dirt, and inside it is my enemy's internal organs. Here, let's try stabbing. That's a good trick. You didn't kill him, you're bloody terrible at everything. Seriously, I give you one job, kill enemies. And what do? First you rip out their intestines in order to sell them on the black market. And now you're just stealing their wallets. Okay, he's improving. He's learnt that when you steal from people, you take their stuff, not their insides. Didn't realise that plants could walk around with $23. But apparently we live in a world where somebody charges rent to herbs. Ah, what a beautiful, mystical world this has turned out to be. A crank, a sacred song bowl, an electro... what do I do with a crank? There was no obvious bridge puzzle. That's what you usually use a crank for, to wind up a bridge so you can cross it. That's what they made me do in Resident Evil 7. I should know, I spent 2 episodes trying to find that bloody crank. Is this the emblem of the mythic Unarasi people? Nah. It's free real estate. No, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, it is the mythic emblem. What do you know of them? They live here? Wait, hang on. Oh, okay, they don't live here anymore. Right, I see. I thought you were just being rude. You didn't want to talk to the neighbours about their customs. The Onasari's ancient tree rests here. If you two stop talking, we can hurry up and get there. Why do I want to get there? I started this quest to get medicine for my fishy uncle. That sounded better in my head. One crank was removed. Okay, so I crank the door. And there's the other crank. Excellent! Where did I get the second crank from? I don't remember picking up a second crank. Hey, the puzzle's solved. Let's go through the door. Wow! Where are we? This looks Removilla. I was about to say this looks like a Metro level, so something you'd see in Last Light or 2033. But I don't think one of the Metro underground stations in Russia would be called Remu. Welcome to Remu, right next to Moscow Central. Remu once belonged to the frogs, the Drogos, that's gotta be a racial slur, and all other beings of the swamp. Then came pirates, they corrupted it. The Suvian fleet caught wind of the pirates and bombarded the town to bits. That's not how you deal with pirates. That's like napalming your house because you've got a rat infestation. You just call an exterminator. Don't go dropping nukes because pirates have shown up. Oh boy, this is going to be great. So much valuable history for the abomination of nature that's following us around wearing a backpack. This is the custodian's villa. Varlock Drew and his band of Drogos will pay for breaking the treaty. Great. Great. The one perfectly normal human character that is not a weird pig-rabbit hybrid and not related to a fish is in fact a massive racist. What a well-rounded band of individuals we've got here. Ah, let's end our cutscene to look at a statue's crotch. The books say Terminus Brooker was deeply fascinated by the legends of old. This looks to be a commissioned statue depicting a Valver. I'm just going to keep shrugging every time they throw out terms like that. They supposedly looked like that? Yes, the Valver in fact didn't have a head. It's just neck, 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 and then a pointy horn at the top, like a really bad unicorn. Ha! If you read all the fables and rumours in old parchments and books, you'll find they looked like anything. God, you Philistine. How can you not have read all of the fables and rumours in old parchments and books? About the... what were they called again? The Valar? Valtor? Voltorb? The Voltorb people of old. That would explain why they don't have heads. Voltorb is just one giant face. Where am I? Oh, down here. Okay, there's some froggies on the ground, and another cutscene. Guys, why did you let me play? All I did was move 2 meters forwards, and then bam, here's some more backstory. This is the door to the tree. It's a wall over there. That's clearly a wall. I bet the custodian is in there. Sure, why not? Don't argue with the JRPG protagonist. I'm certain they know exactly what they're doing. Oh, well, this is a lovely little room. There's a treasure chest, and what appears to be a framed picture of a lizard wearing a hat. Okay, cool. We found a lost book as well. That's excellent for the historical archives. I really want to take that painting down and take it home with me. If I ever get a piece of fan art, if I ever get to the point in my sort of YouTube, I don't want to use the word career, because, let's be honest, making videos online, not really a career, is it? It's basically just me fucking around. But if I ever get to the point where people are making fan art, I want somebody to do that drawing, just that picture of the lizard wearing a hat shouting at somebody off camera. That's all I want that's all I want, just that. That would be glorious. I could retire a happy man, knowing that I had that hung up in my hallway somewhere. Where are we? What kitchen is this? What's going on? What time is it? 2:30? Now I'm just amusing myself for this, but oh, there's someone in here. Hey, let's fight, homie. Grrr. What is that supposed to be? I don't recognise it. I mean, I'll steal its wallet, because it stole a jar of water. What an incredible thief. I could be stealing people's life savings. Nope, I've just nicked their refreshments instead. That's okay, Nart. Hit him with a club. Almost dislocated your shoulder again. I'm sure you'll get better at that move with time. I mean, is it possible to just switch? Look at him, Nart's all depressed now, poor little fella. It might be because he only has 41 health out of 180. That distinct possibility that that's the case. Well, he doesn't look depressed anymore. That's an improvement. Hooray for Nart's improving mental health. If nothing else, I have been using this video as therapy for the characters. Oh, Drugu chop. That's a Drugu, is it? Why does it cover its face? I mean, is that a cultural thing, or is it just an ugly mug? I guess we'll never know, because people's bodies, you can't bury them, they just disappear after death. That's got to make funerals really awkward. You spend all that money on a coffin, and then dear old grandma just vanishes into the ether, never to be seen again. It's the picture. There are multiple pictures of a lizard wearing a hat, shouting at some geezer that we can't see. In this hat, the interior decorating in this house is top notch. There's a lizard wearing a hat. He's real. He's not a figment of my imagination. Oh, glorious day! The lizard's wearing a hat is here for everyone to see. There's even a picture of him in the background. That's a bit excessive. I generally wouldn't fight with a bunch of pictures of myself nearby. But hey, you know, maybe humbleness is not this lizard's strong suit. Drogo Fireball! Drogo Fire Blast! Drogo... Wait, hang on, how many fireballs can they throw? Dear God. Do they even need central heating in this house? Just constant fireballs, left, right and centre. Yeah! Thank you, little pig healer. I'm glad you're here. You contribute absolutely nothing other than to keep the more important members of my team alive. Thanks, mate. Right, what does Blaster S do again? Enhanced attacks. Yes, that's it. Enhanced attacks using your blaster. Ooh, look at that. When do I actually get to hit people? Ooh, we can hit them. So we can hit all three simultaneously with a potato. That is next level potato assault right there. Really incredible stuff to see. It's not every day, you know, when you see somebody take down an entire gang using nothing but a spud. Well, we've got this far using chips, may as well go the entire way with potatoes. I just killed a lizard wearing a hat with a potato. This game, at any point, like, could I get off the Earthlock crazy train before my sanity is completely gone? Hooray, level up! Oh boy, I guess I'm not getting off the Earthlock crazy train. As long as the characters keep leveling up and giving me more chances to shoot lizards in hats, I guess I'm here for the long haul. There's another one. Why are there so many lizards with hats in this house? And with that, we have made it all the way to a flooded section of the house. This really was not worth the effort. We run from one side of the building to the other, find a book, find some lizards in hats, and then get told, nope, rest of the way is blocked. Back you go. Oh, well, this is lovely and totally not foreboding. Just a room with a lit fireplace by itself. Yeah, we won't get attacked by witches or shamans or... well, what is the sort of mystic equivalent for Drugus? A Drugu and a Drago. There we go. Wizard Drugus and Dragos. Wow, there are a lot of animals that go in this bestiary. I wonder how many of them wear hats. That is the question that needs to be asked. And is this the throne room? I can hope. We have a throne room key. Ah, there's a loading screen. Thank God I found the right door at last. Oh. Oh. The game's cover starts to make sense now. At least the giant sort of tree part does at any rate. It still doesn't explain the kid wearing a frog hat trapped in a cage. The giant tree at least I understand now. Whoa, what is that? Says the kid who grew up walking through forests, evidently never having seen a tree before. Great soil, I believe that's an Amri spring. So much more majestic than the descriptions led me to believe. That's the Frogmire tree. Why does everything have multiple names? Can't we just decide here and now to call the tree Dave? Oh no, Dave's under attack by a pirate amphibian. That would actually probably be quite useful if you're a pirate. Try to make them walk the plank, they're just going to flail around in the water for a bit and go, hardy fucking har, I can breathe in here. Throw down your weapons, Arlock. Varlock, he was mentioned earlier, I probably made fun of his name. Ah, the red-haired woman, I was expecting you earlier. Take your warband and return to the rugged marshlands. Leave Frogmire to its custodian. Please don't tell me that the custodian of Frogmire is the kid wearing a frog hat. Okay, I can suspend my disbelief fairly damn far, alright? I was cool with rolling with the hog bunny thing, but he's called Frogboy, the custodian's called Frogboy. Okay, disbelief is broken. Like, just shattered all over the floor. I'm going to have to go get a dustpan and brush to clean it up. And the custodian, who's supposed to be a mythical figure protecting the swamp, said the line, kick him in the nuts, Olia. Okay, just gonna skip the dialogue. Let's get to the bit where I can kill the small child dressed like a frog. Aemon Nart, we need to watch ourselves here. Varlock is a fearsome opponent, but trust me when I say, breathe in now. We can defeat him! And now that I've blown out everyone's headphones, let's start the fight. In my experience, every enemy I have faced has a weakness. Like opening a lock, you use the key, not a hammer. You can open locks with a hammer. Although if video games are to be believed, you can open locks with pretty much anything, including various types of bullet. An inflexible battle strategy will get you killed far more often than a tough opponent. Wait, what are you suggesting we do? If you want us to be more flexible, I'm not entirely sure how. I mean, look at Eamon. The dude is literally bouncing in place. How much more flexible do you need him to be? Am I supposed to get Elastigirl on the phone? Get her down here? Oh, okay, so much for an inflexible battle strategy. Would you look at that, the bad guys are throwing fireballs again? Because we haven't seen that one before. And I, in turn, shall hit them with potatoes. Everybody knows the hard counter to fire is potatoes. Yeah, I can see why they haven't made a potato-type Pokemon yet. Be really difficult to balance that. Weak against fire, super effective against pretty much any Pokemon that doesn't have a mouth. Which is all of them. Okay, potato-type Pokemon, we're going to have to put that on the back burner, I think. Oh, you moron. I just used the stabbing move on myself. I turned one of my teammates into an emo. Great, well now that we've got that out of the way, let's see if we can actually deal some freaking damage, rather than cutting ourselves in the middle of a boss fight. Oh sure, let's heal the opponent as well whilst I'm at it, because we haven't made enough bad decisions already today. Eamon! No! It's a good thing I have, like, resurrection items right here. There we go. And Eamon's alive again, after the pig gave him a kiss. You probably shouldn't mention that when you write up your report on what exactly you did in this weird, swampy part of the world. Kissing the pig, that's not going to make for a very good story. Oh, there we go. We remembered that stabbing the opponent is what we meant to do. That's good, we're learning. Learning very slowly as our team constantly gets stabbed in the face, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Hey, a victory for us. We've killed one of their team. Ours have gone down 4 times. I want to say that at least 4 people on our team have died so far. Might be slightly more, might be slightly less. Just gonna keep reviving everybody until I run out of potions. I'll wear him down with attrition if nothing else. Or he could one-shot half my team, that's cool, yeah. Attrition doesn't really work when your opponent is about 50 times stronger than you are. Also, how many turns does this guy get? Oh my god. Just constant with him. And slash! Hey, we can do damage. It's just that I never get a chance to because I'm having to waste all of my turns with healing. Does fire hurt him? Nah, of course fire doesn't hurt him. What did I expect? Better use our last few precious healing items to bring people back at like 5% health. Just in time for them to die all over again. See, why does it do that? Because Olia got revived at almost half health. Eamon got revived at about a quarter. Is there something here that I'm missing? Like some easy to read part in the manual that says why some people get healed more than others, but I'm a lazy fucker, so I never bothered to read it. Is that a thing that exists in this game? Am I being punished for my sloth again? Okay, plan is simple. Olia seems to be the only one doing any damage, so we keep her alive, and she's practically dead. Plan is off to a tremendous start. And as long as Olia's alive, then she can deal damage to the bad guy. See? He's down to half health. And the pig is now dead. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. We're alive. I'm alive. That means I can fight. And if I can fight, there's no way in hell he's going to miss every subsequent attack. And there we go, our team is now dead. So ends the tale of Earthlock. Everybody died horribly while staring at a giant tree. And the last save point was before I picked the key to the throne room. We've just lost good 20-25 minutes of progress. That's just wonderful. So with that in mind, I think it's time to end. Thank you all for joining me. Next time around we'll actually get past the boss. Or if not, maybe it'll just be half an hour of me flailing ineffectually at him. Either way, the boss will show up again next time around. If you've got a game you'd like to see played on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And until next time... Ah, bloody hell, there's a cutscene for looking at a tree. It's not even a good tree. It's like a couple of little roots. Terrible tree. I saw a much better one through this door. And it will show up again next video. Until next time, farewell everyone.